Hello, folks. The old Hunter here. You notice I don't have a big old gray beard anymore. It was too hot out there picking pears and figs. I've been canning pears and canning figs and making cobbers and everything else. So I cut it off. I cut it off a couple times, 2 or 3 times a year, mostly for the wife. She don't like it. I'm going to do a little series here that's going to maybe offend some people. So I've had quite a few requests, especially from over in Australia, Scotland and all, about me doing some nasty jokes I heard back in the early 60s when I was in the Navy. That's well, I have all type of listeners, so I need to try to, do a little show for everybody. So this might offend some people and all, so I'm getting a warning right now. It can get pretty vulgar. If you don't want your kids or you, your wife, anybody, even your neighbor, whatever, don't watch it. Okay. I'm going to start now by telling a few of the jokes I've heard. This one here, they had this young boy got expelled from school. He was 12 years old, got expelled from school for having sex in school. His mom said, boy, when your daddy gets home, you're going to wear your ass out. Get in your room right now. He went and got in his room and everything. His daddy come home and said, your son got kicked out of school today. He said, what for? If I having sex in school, he said, you kidding me? He said, no, you go in there and you take a belt, you whip his ass right now. We can't have nothing like that happening. So he goes in the room and give a hush on to the boys. Look, he said, that's my boy. I can't believe it. You know, having sex at 12 years old in school. He said, I got to take this belt. I'm going to beat on the bed. Since you think I'm beating you, you holler and scream. He said, because I ain't going to beat you. So he went to beating on the bed, and the boy holler and scream and everything like that. And got through. As a matter of fact, tomorrow Friday night, I always shoot pool down at Henry's pool hall with all my buddies I work with. He said, I want to bring you with them and let them know that you had your sex the first time in school. They come out and they had a supper and everything. He told his wife, he said, I wore him out pretty good. He said, now I've been wanting to bring him down to shoot pool. Time enough for him to learn how to shoot pool. So even though he did get kicked out of school, I still promised I was going to do this if I'm going to do this for him. So sure enough, Friday evening, he picked the boy up and down to Henry's pool hall they go. Had about 20 of his buddies, and they said, oh, man, y'all ain't going to believe it. Look at my son right there, 12 years old. He got kicked out of school for having sex in school. I'll say, that's my boy. That's good. What you doing, son? All like that, tickle to death. We just as proud of him as you can be. He says, one of the guys said, when you going to do it again, son? He said, soon as my asshole heals up, don't hurt so bad. All right. There was this hippie down in San Francisco. He was hitchhiking to Los Angeles. A truck driver picked him up. Great, big old burly guy, big old beard, looked like a gorilla. Picked him up. He climbed up the cabin, and the truck driver kept looking over at him and kind of smiling. He says, go ahead and say it. I know what you want to say. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and tell him I need to take a bath. I need to cut my hair. I need to get a job. I need to shave my beard off and all like that. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. Truck driver looked at him and smiled and says, it don't matter. I'm going to fuck you anyway. I tell you, folks, there's pretty raunchy ones here, okay? Now, this ain't too bad. It's about Balufouche Volunteer Fire Department over in Louisiana. They had this chemical plant caught on fire, and they brought people in from all over the world trying to put this fire out. Nobody get any close to it to do anything with it. Toward the end of that evening, they hear all the damn bells and sirens all going up. They look. Here comes Balufouche Volunteer Fire Department coming over the hill. Went right down in the middle of that fire, and next thing they knew, the fire was out. Everybody just could not believe it. Even the news people said, that was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. So they was interviewing the chief of the Volunteer Fire Department. Said, Chief, what are you going to do with that $1 million that they're going to pay for putting that fire out? He said, the first fucking thing I'm going to do, I'm going to buy the goddamn new brakes for that fire truck. Okay, folks. Had one. Had this guy, he didn't live in San Diego. He went to San Diego and decided he was going to go over across the border there in Tijuana, because you knew they had a thing they called Boys Town. And you go there and you see all kinds of stuff. But he heard about this donkey, but they had the biggest dick in the world. And he would have sex with this Mexican girl. He said, I got to see this. So He went over there and found the bar and went in. Sure enough, his donkey comes out there and dropped a big old pecker about that long. And the girl was on the table and kind of rolled around. She rolled it like that and stuck about half of it up in her. And old donkey hit a couple of times and she rolled out and the show was over with. He looked at the bartender and said, you know what? If you give me free drinks for the rest of the night and give me my admission back, I'll make a bet with you. Bartender said, what if that's senor? He said, well, I'll tell you what. He said, I can make that donkey laugh and I can make that donkey cry. God, man, you ain't gonna hurt my donkey. He said, no, I won't touch him. I'm just gonna whisper something in his ear. That sounds good, and I tell you what, the bet's on. He go over there and he whispered something in that donkey's ear. Old donkey just just laughing his head off, you know. He whispered something else, and old donkey just broke down and went to crying. He went back to the bartender. He said, okay, I'll get free drinks for the rest of the night. Bartender, I ain't got no fun. I got to know what you told that donkey. He said, well, he said, first thing I told him, I had a bigger dick than he did. He said, that's when he laughed. He said, when I pulled it out and showed him, that's when he cried. That was a pretty good one now, I thought. This here, good friend of mine on the ship, I don't know where he heard it. And you got to think about it a minute. When you think about it, it's very funny, okay? That guy walked into the bar, told the bartender to give me 10 shots of whiskey, line them up on the bar. He pulled out a pistol and laid it right there. And the bartender said, whoa, man, whoa. What you doing with that gun? He can't have that gun. He says, I'm a songwriter. I've been writing songs all my life, and I can't sell them. Nobody will buy my songs. He said, I'm going to drink them 10 shots of whiskey. That will blow my brains out. Well, I said, man, don't do that. Look, there's a piano sitting over there in the corner. He said, go over there and play one of them songs. He said, hell, if I like it, I'll buy it. The boy said, okay. He went on there, boy, he was playing on that piano. You could have heard a pin drop. Most beautiful song everybody in the bar had ever heard in their life. So he come back to the bar and sit down. The bar said, man, that brought tears to my eyes. He says, I'll buy that song in a heartbeat. He says, what's the name of it? He's like, man, I've got one of my better titles. It's called I Can't Love You So Much. No, I Love You So Much I Can't Shit. Think about that one. Okay, when they first started sending the rockets up to space, they decided they're going to send a monkey up there. It's going to go up there into the circle of the moon and then come back to Earth. And they had a guy who was training this monkey for 3 years, teach him sign language. He could talk with his hands. Well, they strapped the old monkey in a space rocket, boop, off he went up there, went around the moon, come landed back on Earth. They had news people from all over the world there when that monkey got off that capsule. And the trainer was right there so he can interpret all the sign language. Well, one of the reporters said, I got a question. Ask him what he saw out when he was up in space. Ask him what he saw when he looked out the window. So boy, the trainer done all this kind of stuff like that, and the monkey goes. That reporter said, man, you can't do that like this. This television's shown all over the world. What are you doing? The interpreter said, well, no, wait a minute. He's talking sign language to me. He said, well, what's he saying? He said, he couldn't see a fucking thing. It was going too fast. I got one more to tell. That could be enough of the jokes. Enough to tell something that everybody can watch. But I hope a few raunchy friends that want to see this enjoy it. Give me a shout back. Let me know how you like some of these jokes. I know some of them was early 60s. That's when I heard them. Okay, I had this young nun, just become a nun. She was at a convent and everything. And Mother Superior told her, you know what, Sister Susan, it's such a beautiful day. And you've been working so hard. Won't you go down to the park, get you some feed stuff where you can feed the squirrels and the birds, just sit in the sunshine and just reflect on your life and reflect on God. She said, I would love to do that. So she goes down to the park and she's sitting on a park bench in the sunshine, or just a beautiful day. The sky was beautiful blue. And she's feeding all the squirrels and pigeons and birds and stuff. As she got through feeding them, she kind of got a little sleep. She said, I'm just going to lay my head back and take a nap. Well, she did. She fell sound asleep. At about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, she woke up. everything pitch dark. There was no lights in the park. And she wasn't exactly sure which way to go out to get to the entrance. She was heading that way, trying to stay on the concrete sidewalk. So about that time, 3 men grabbed her, drug off the edge of the bushes, and they took turns fucking to rape her. That went on to daylight. They hauled ass after it got daylight. Well, she comes back to Covenant, and Mother Superior says, "Where have you been? I've been worried about you." She says, "Mother Superior," she says, "I fell asleep and I woke up. It was late at night when I was leaving the park. She had 3 men grabbed me and raped me, just over and over and over, taking turns." She says, "What can I do?" Mother Superior says, "Well, go to the kitchen, get 2 lemons, cut them in half, and suck both them lemons." She said, "Will that help me from getting pregnant?" She says, "No, it'll take the damn smile off your face." Okay, folks, that's enough of the raunchy jokes. I'm gonna cut her loose. All right, see you later.